in our midst. Well, speaking of heroes, no secret that teachers spend a whole lot of their own money to buy school supplies every single year to teach our children. According to one estimate, 94% of teachers spend an average of $479 to buy supplies every single year. But as Gilma Avalos reports this evening, one viral campaign right now is helping thousands of teachers buy school supplies through generous donations from others.
Days before the first day of school, Arlington ISD teacher Lindsay Westbrooks is setting up her kindergarten classroom.
On my wish list, I've put things like headphones.
In the past, she's asked for donations and dug into her own wallet.
I know that when I write it off on my taxes, it's up to $250, and I know it's well over that.
This year, she's added her wish list to a Facebook group aimed at helping teachers check off their lists.
It's a bunch of teachers who originally got together to support other teachers by gifting each other things off of our Amazon wish list.
The Facebook campaign was created by Texas teacher Courtney Jones. It allows members to post their school supply wish lists. Fellow teachers contribute what they can, helping clear a list one item at a time.
And the rule of thumb is that, you purchase something from someone else, you pay it forward.
Using the hashtag Clear the List, celebrities and presidential candidates alike are raising issues of teacher pay and lack of resources for educators. Celebrities like country singer Casey Donahue donated thousands to clear the list of teachers who tagged him. Westbrook says she received money for a table like this one, which she bought last year. She, in turn, bought supplies for 2 other teachers.
And we know we're all in the same position.
Strangers helping strangers with a simple act of kindness. Gilma Avalos, CBS 11 News.
There's power in numbers when we come together. Currently, there are about 40,000 members on the page that started just a month ago. There are several regional pages as well. Westbrook says the wish list works on basically an honor system. It's been a positive experience, she says, for her, and we hope it is for everybody else as well. Teachers